All right, time for my second game of the day. This one is by Mr. Giraffe, the wonderful Mr. Giraffe. And this game is called Iron Man's War. So let's go ahead and take a look at the story here. What's going on today? And here it is. Iron Man's War by Mr. Giraffe. Thanos is on the hunt for the Hulk to add the strongest Avenger to his conquest on his way to world domination. He's heard a rumor that the Illuminati has sent Hulk to another planet, and Iron Man isn't talking. Thanos calls in his Black Order, along with Maximus, to take the fight to Iron Man and obtain the Hulk's whereabouts. The Illuminati, who just sent Hulk away for selfish reasons, now has to defend their once friend to protect his life. Who will win this war for the Hulk? I hope I do. I'm going to give it my best shot. So let's go ahead and jump over to what the setup is today for this. That is at gamesetup.bageltalkgames.com. Here it is. So we're going to be playing kind of a villainous game, just not on the villains board. We got Authoritarian, Iron Man as our Mastermind, and War of Kings, which is War for the Hulk today. The villain groups are Avengers and Illuminati, so a lot of heroic villains and adversaries here, and multiple man in the villain deck as well. Our heroes are Thanos, Proxima Midnight, Corvus Glaive, Namor, and Maximus in the deck here. So full cabal. Should be interesting going into this. Get your predictions in. How do you think this one's going to go? Mono team hero deck is always fun to see. So, yeah, don't that right now. All right, so let me get everything together, give everything a courtesy shuffle. Oh, we should also change the music up. I want some sci-fi for this because we're probably in space right now. All right, that's a little better. All right, I don't think Mr. Giraffe is here. Again, I'd give him the deck cut, so I'm just going to do that here. Get your predictions in. By the way, I didn't mention this in the last one, but the tournament's still going on. We're in week 5. We're down to our final 15. So even if you're not playing in the tournament, check out No Black Swans. I don't know. Yeah. If you're not playing in the tournament, check out tournament.bageltalkgames.com, and you can see the setups, how players did, their comments, and you can even try these setups if you want. Let us know in the Discord how you did, because it's pretty interesting to compare the scores. All right, we got the villain deck shuffled. Cut the villain deck here once. We will cut the hero deck here once. And starter cards. I'm using Hydra this time, of course. Not only so I don't have to filter out the shield cards that I already used, but to fit the theme of I'm playing as the bad guys this time. Which is cool that Legendary lets you do that. I would like more of it, always, but happy with what we got so far, somewhat. Okay. Oh, let's do our Mastermind and Scheme overview, so we have some more time for you to put predictions in. Here we go. Authoritarian Iron Man is our Mastermind, and he is tilted. There we go. Always leads Superhuman Registration Act, except today. He leads the Avengers today, kind of. Master Strike. He fortifies the next city space to his right, starting with the bridge. You can't fight him while there's a villain in that space. Villains in that space get +3 attack. So he's just going to move down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which would have been interesting if this is a villain set, because he'd move towards the bridge that way. And he's got 12 attack. Is the restriction. Here's the scheme. It's one of the more complicated ones, but I like it. So, War of Kings, set up 11 twists. Twist 1 to 8. Stack this twist next to the scheme as a battlefront. This turn you may pay 1 recruit per battlefront to supply the war. You know what I should do? No, I would put a battlefront counter, but it's just equal to scheme twist played. So, you know what? Just for fun, I'm going to change that to battlefronts. Because there's no way to get rid of battlefronts. Because they're one and the same. So we'll do this. This turn you may pay 1 recruit per battlefront to supply the war. If you pay... That would be a different scheme, yeah. If you pay, you gain the throne's favor. You may KO 1 of your cards. If you don't pay by the end of turn, right after you draw a new hand, stack a card from the shield officer stack next to the scheme as a victorious general. The Mastermind gains the throne's favor. If they already have it, you gain a wound. Twist 9 to 11, same effect, but with 2 victorious generals. Evil wins when there are 6 victorious generals. Tricky. Easy to loot to the scheme on this one. Early, so let me find my throne. Where's my throne? Here it is. Found it. Bam. There's my throne. Gonna be using it. Ooh, we got a nice close-up of the throne here. Look at that. Right over Scorpion, who's not playable in Legendary. Not even a villain in Legendary. So, now Matt Gargan is as Venom in the set we just saw in Civil War, but not Scorpion. Basically, recruit all officers in your set. I know you like me to recruit officers. But we'll see how much recruit I can get without having to get officers. Because then I might not lose the game anyway. So, by the way, this is War for the Hulk. So, I wonder what Mr. Giraffe would say I'd be doing instead. So, I'm paying to rescue the Hulk. But it is a war. My own Battlefront to rescue the Hulk. We'll just say it's Battlefronts. Keep it easy. Keep it simple. Keep it sweet and simple. All right, I got to end the predictions now before I fill up the HQ. So, let's see how those look. Here's how they look. That's true, but I have special ones, so that's a lot of officers I'd have to take. What is that, like 45? Okay, so 79% of the points say win. 21% of the points say lose. It's a 2-3 with people. I'm going to end that right now. We'll see how this works for you. Okay, HQ time. We've got Proxima, Thanos, Namor, Maximus, and Maximus. So, everybody except for Corvus Glaive. Wonder where he's hiding. But Thanos, Revel in Destruction, is going to be a big help with this scheme. If I KO a lot of bystanders. So, a lot of KOing is going to happen. I want to KO a lot of bystanders this game. Because we all dislike Iron Man, right? He has to go down for the sake of Thanos. It is imperative. All right, let's go ahead and start with turn number 1. See how it goes for Iron Man. I hope it goes poorly for him. We got a 4 and 2. A little more traditional starting hand today. Turn 1 is Iron Man himself shows up. How poetic. There he is. Ambush. Each player reveals a tech ally or a tech hero or gains a bindings. Can't happen first turn, so a couple of bindings go out. Here we go. One to one side, one to the other. Bindings are pretty hard to get rid of because if you have more than one in your hand, you can't KO the extra ones. You KO one, the rest go over to the other side. So this is going to be tricky. I'm going to need Namor to KO some of those bindings. So there he is with our 4 recruit. Let's look at all our options. We have 3 options. We've got Inspiration through Power, Proxima, no card text on this, great to work with Black Bolt, 1 attack, 1 recruit, dual class, cost of 2. We've got Revel in Destruction, Thanos, which I'm considering taking, 2 recruit, and then Cabal, which I'm going to get. Everybody's Cabal. KO a bystander from that stack, then you get +1 recruit for every 3 bystanders in the KO pile. This would be a great one to start with early, so I think I'm going with that. But I've also got Enslave the Will Maximus. So Maximus here gets sidekick. Whenever you defeat a villain this turn, you gain a sidekick. I just used him in my randomizer game this week. So I might want to build up with Maximus separately. He does his own thing. So I could take Enslave the Will right now. But what does the right-hand side have? I should check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So what I could do, if I take Thanos this turn, I could wait. I could get Enslave the Will now, make the left side the side I'm using Maximus on. Or I could wait and get pieces on a chessboard next turn, which is better for later in the game. And then right side could be my Thanos side. I can get this and a 2-cost Proxima or a sidekick or something. Let's take Enslave the Will on the left. We'll build that up over here. Enslave the Will on the left. Not a great early card, but oh, another one showed up. Okay, we'll go Thanos on the right. Okay, we got a 5 and 1. Turn 2 is Multiple Man, who shows up as a henchman here. His fight effect is KO one of your heroes for each other Multiple Man in your victory pile. So if I build these up on one side, that's a lot of KOs. But the problem with that, I probably want to split them half and half, because if I have 9 Multiple Man in my victory pile, I have to do 9 KOs, which is probably all my good stuff too. So I don't want to do that. It must have been more than 5 minutes. It took me some time to set up. Oh, by the way, I just noticed this. I am at 599 Twitch followers, so the next follower will be my 600th follower. And I don't know, I'll play a special effect for you. That's what I can do. I don't know who it's going to be, though. Got 5 recruit. Yeah, right now the setup is all uploaded and everything if you want to take a look at that. let's go with the Thanos side. We'll take Revel in Destruction like I planned. And we'll see what comes up. Okay, there's Corvus. Ooh, yeah, I want him to work with Thanos, but I'll take a Proxima too for some versatility. Sure can. I hope Maximus's rare shows up. That's a fun one. Okay, moving over. Four and 2. Turn 3 gives me Ant-Man, who has one of my favorite keywords in all of Legendary, Elusive, which means unless I've made 4 recruit this turn, I can't fight him. He only has 3 attack though, but that restriction is tricky. I can fight him this turn if I had another attack, but I have the Elusive, I don't have the attack, so. Probably right side's gonna hit him. So that's a 4 and 2. And I'm not gonna do much with the 2, so I took a Maximus. I'm tempted to take the other Enslave the Will, just so I can get a ton of sidekicks this game, and I have another tech to trigger it. Would have been... I think there's another... Is there a second Iron Man in the villain group? I don't think so. I think there's just the one. So no more tech ambush. Yeah, let's go with it. Let's take Enslave the Will again for 4. I didn't know a second one would pop up until it did. Feed the Sharks is one of my favorite cards in Legendary. And there's 2 of them. I'm a sucker for each card, any card that has sharks on it or says sharks. Plus it does cool KOs and draws. Just like we talked about last time. Invisible Woman does this. Namor does this. And it makes sense with their quote-unquote relationship. That they would do some similar things. Okay, we got 1 Enslave the Will. We got 3 attack this upcoming turn on the left. We gotta take down Iron Man. He's up to good. I'm up to no good, but that's good for me. Turn 4 is Cap himself. Wow. The Avengers are coming out strong. Ambush. Each player reveals 3 colors of allies or heroes or gains of bindings. Gray is a color. I have 1 color and the color is gray. Left-hand side, I think I only have the 2. Yeah, I have black and gray. So Cap hits us hard. 2 more bindings go out. Ouch. Here we are. That's my 2nd binding. These annoying Avengers. Again, fight, same effect. Cap gets +1 attack for each color of hero in the HQ. So that's not great for dual class, although there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So he gets +4 attack. So he's at 8 attack. This is a trickier setup already. I can hit something for 3 though. Only a multiple man. So let's take a look at him. Okay, I'll get rid of him. He KOs for each other. So he goes to the victory pile after I defeat him, but he's on other from himself. So I have to take out 1 first. Let's take out this multiple man for 3. Do no KOs, but start that up. So this is my Thanos KO bystander side. So Calling Blade is perfect for this. 2 attack, KO a bystander from the bystander deck. If it's a special bystander, you may use its rescue effect. There's going to be a lot of this going on. So I will take Calling Blade on the right. But I might take a Feed the Sharks on both sides so I can do some KOs of those bindings. Nope, I put him in the wrong pile. Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, these go to my right side victory pile, or discard pile. These bindings are annoying. Exhibit A. Not a lot of attack here, thanks to the binding. Okay, we got turn 5, which gives me our first scheme twist. I'm using the villain's cards just so I didn't have to reset them. All right, here we go. That is my first battlefront. This turn I may pay 1 recruit per battlefront to supply the war. If I pay, gain the throne's favor, I can do a KO. If I don't, a victorious general happens. I'm gonna avoid it. So we're gonna have to set aside 1 recruit for that. So that means this turn I only have effectively 3 recruits, which is too bad because I would have taken Ruler of the Seas probably. But I want to avoid this. So I'm gonna pay the 1 recruit to pay for the battlefront to supply the war, which means I gain the throne's favor right over here. I've got it. You may KO 1 of your cards. I will KO the operative I used to pay. making sure I did that all correctly. Yep, okay, we're good. What do I have left? I've got 3 recruit and 3 attack. Now, I can still fight Ant-Man, correct? No, I can't. Or can I? Did I make 4 recruit or not? I did make 4 recruit this turn, just not consecutively. So yeah, I played 3 operatives. I played the operative earlier. I spent it to supply the war, but I made a total of 4 recruit. So I'm pretty sure that means I can still pass Elusive 4 and fight Ant-Man. But let me just quadruple check just to be 100% sure. So one of those weird scenarios. Okay, if you have made at least that much recruit this turn. Okay, I made 4, so I can fight Ant-Man 100% with my 3 attack. So he's out of here. On the left. Oh, I'm on the left side. This goes to the left. The Hydra's kind of confusing me because I usually use Hydra on the right, but I'll get used to it. Gotta do it for the theme. I have 3 recruit left. Let's go with a sidekick. Now, Mr. Giraffe didn't tell me to use new recruits, so I'm using sidekicks. And shield officers. Because, I don't know. Let's go ahead with the sidekick. It is Throg helping me. Otherwise, I would have gone full villains. But I like this. I like this a little better. There's the bindings again. I do have the throne, though. Can't really use it for anything. It's just a keep away right now. 5, 6. Turn 6. Multiple man shows up again. More KOs, the more I have in my victory pile. So, bindings, by the way, bindings are like wounds, again, where you can rest, not fight or recruit. Not defeat or recruit. Stop. You can KO a bindings. If you do, the other ones go to the other side. So, it's not as good as... It's worse than wounds. 3 recruit, 4 recruit, 1 attack, and a second attack, which I can't use to fight anything here. But this is my Thanos side. Do I want Ruler of the Seas over here? You get +2 attack usable only against villains in the bridge or the Mastermind. I'd rather take an officer now because I got some expensive stuff that I want. So I'm going to go ahead and get a shield officer. Maybe they're helping me because they think Hulk is still a threat. And it's a standard officer for 3. Okay. Yes, let's start KOing some bystanders, shall we? On our next turn. So we've got 3 and 2. Turn 7 gives us our trap. Our first Illuminati is the trap. Enchain the Hulk by end of turn. Discard 2 cards of the same hero class or recruit 2 cards of the same hero class, but not gray, or cross-dimensional Hulk Rampage. That's unfortunate because I only have 2 recruit this turn. I'm going to fail this. And I only have a gray. I don't have any cards any hero class. So we'll come back to this in a second once I fail it. But 3 attack. I can fight multiple man. 2 recruit. Let's fight the second one. I have 1 in my victory pile. So KO one of your heroes for each other multiple man in your victory pile. So I get 1 KO. Yeah, I feel the same way as Stigmatic. So let's take this out for 3. And we'll get rid of an operative. For the fight effect. Next one is going to be 2. And 2 recruit. A sidekick for me. The sidekicks are a little weirder, but it's okay. I got Lockjaw, who is fighting against Black Bolt, and I'm not going to question it. Okay, let me draw my new hand, and then I failed the trap, so... We got some cross-dimensional Hulk rampaging going. 4, 5, 6. I failed to do the thing. I got 1 card of 1 hero class, but that's it. So, cross-dimensional Hulk rampage. And I'm pretty sure this is just me. But I haven't done this in such a long time. I have to check if it's both sides or just one. Each player. No, it's both. It's both. Each player. I'm glad I checked. Each player reveals one of their matching heroes or cards in the victory pile or gains wound. Pretty sure I haven't seen any Hulk anything this early in the game. I haven't even seen the Hulk Avengers villain. So each side gets a wound. So wounds come out as well as bindings. Thank you. Oh, that feels so much better. Nothing like a good head cannon, right? All right, wounds go out. 2 wounds. One on left side, one on right. And this goes to the KO pile, the trap. Maximus, mind control. Maybe Ebony Maw helped too. He's not here, but maybe that's what he's doing. All right, turn 8 is our first bystander, the undercover agent that gives a player of your choice a shield officer when rescued. Captain America is guarding that bystander. We can't have that. Let's start with Calling Blade to attack. KO a bystander from the bystander stack. If it's a special bystander, I may use its rescue. It is not. I do KO this. I'm going to actually keep a tracker here for you guys. Bystanders KO'd. You update that. Bystanders KO'd is going to be... Right now it's 1. Let's expand this so we can see it. Oops. Wrong setup. I'm looking for where I hid the number 5. Here it is. I put it in a stupid place. So there's 1 bystander KO'd. Okay, that's it. 2 attack. About to do another one. Here we go with Revel in Destruction. 2 recruit. KO a bystander from the bystander stack. Then you get 1 recruit for every 3 bystanders in the KO pile. The Culling Blade Medusa. Yeah, it's weird because I totally agree. Because she's completely out of the frame. And she's just hanging out there by the cost. It's a little odd. I agree. I got the throne as well. All right, let's KO another bystander from the bystander stack. It is Computer Hacker. I don't get to do the effect because I'm not Corvus Glaive. But that's a second 1 KO'd. And there's not even 3 bystanders, so I get no additional recruit. That's for later. Gotta build that up. 2 operatives. And then 1 soldier. Nothing to hit. Now I think I want to take Ruler of the Seas because I am going to get some strength over here. I have it with Thanos. And +2 against villains in the bridge when Thor comes in too, pushing stuff. It's going to help. So let me go ahead and take Ruler of the Seas. Plus, you know, more Cabal to trigger Thanos. There's another one, and nothing to hit for 3. Yeah, you really have to go for it. Thanos has a ramp, but it takes some work to get all those bystanders KO'd. But get his cards early enough and KO enough early bystanders, and you can make it work. But it does take work to make it happen, for sure. And with hands like this, it certainly doesn't help. Okay, that was a shuffle, so. Five, 6. Okay, turn 9 gives me another multiple man. Okay, I'm not going to activate anything. So, 2 attack, 3 attack, 2 recruit. If I play Throg, I can get 4 recruit, but I'm not going to yet. I will hit this multiple man. Actually, I will. I'm going to play Throg, who doesn't get his attack because he needs at least 6 attack to work. He's gone. I will hit multiple man again, which is going to be 2 more KOs. So I'm going to go ahead and KO both operatives. Because now there's 3 multiple man cards in my victory pile. And I will get an officer to replace one of those because I still need to recruit stuff. And it's Dugan. A strength 1. If I KO all my agents, I'm going to be in too much trouble, so... Or my... Whatever the Hydra version is. An operative, so... Everybody's mind controlled. Turn 10. By the way, Cap is... I have to adjust his, but it's still 8, I think. Yep, I still have 4 classes. Okay, turn 10 is the paramedic. So Cap is doing what he does. He's guarding all the citizens. We can't have that. We got a 3 and 2, or 2 and 3. So, let's see what I can do with this. Nothing. So, sidekick, officer, or rest. I think I want to rest this bindings away since having multiples on my hand doesn't help. Let's get rid of the bindings. We're going to rest. We're going to KO the bindings. And move on. Okay, we're gonna... Oh, by the way, the Thanos thing helps when you have other Cabal, because you can trigger his power, which can be hard to get. Okay, oh, I guess Lockjaw came with Maximus. All right, turn 11, and there's a Master Strike. So he's going to start fortifying. He fortified the next city space to his right, starting with the bridge. Now, this is funny. If you're playing on the villains mat, the next space to the right wouldn't be the bridge, so I think that would overwrite, and you'd still just go to the sewers on the right. Can't fight him when there's a villain in that space. Villains in that space get +3, so he's going to be... Just so I don't have to do the zoom-out camera, let's go ahead and have him fortifying up in here. He's peeking in, fortifying the space. Oh yeah, it's fun. And it mixes in obviously better than other legendaries mixing with Marvel Legendary. There's still some things you gotta work out, but if you get used to it, it makes sense. So if I don't phase Lockjaw, I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attack. There's nobody I can hit for 5. So I might as well phase him. Let's go ahead and phase Lockjaw in for a soldier. So that works. 1, 2, 3, 4 attack. And 2 recruit. Enough for yet again another sidekick. I need more recruit to show up. Here's my sidekick. It's standard sidekick. And that's that. I could have rested. But I didn't. I'm hoping I can get Feed the Sharks soon so I can just KO them. But once I get these offers, I'm having trouble with recruit. Oh, there's a wound now too. Although I can rest with 1 bindings and 1 wound in my hand, and I can get rid of them both. Ooh, I got 2, 3, 4 recruit, 5, 6. So I'll have 7 recruit this turn. Good. Turn 12 is another Master Strike. So Iron Man is fortifying Iron Man. They're in the same spot. Let's just do one of these. So let me just confirm. The villains there get +3. And I can't fight Iron Man at all. He's going to be peeking in. Double Iron Man space. Let's mark his attack. He's at 10 right now. While himself is there. One of these is an empty suit. I don't know which one. So let's start with Ruler of the Seas. 2 attack. I want to... Let's see. I could play this before or after Thanos. If I play it after, I get +2 attack usable against villains in the bridge with the Mastermind. Not going to fight either, so I should play him first for the KOs. 2 attack from Namor. We got Revel in Destruction Thanos. 2 recruit. I KO a bystander from the bystander stack. This poor bystander standard is getting KO'd. That is my 3rd bystander in the stack. And for every 3 bystanders, you get 1 recruit. So I get 1 recruit. So 4, 5, 6, 7 recruit. Villains in Civil War. Yeah, there's a lot of those fit really well. I'd like some more. So Ragnar, I don't know if you know this. When I did my hero sorter and people were rating the different aspects of the set, villains. I think we just did heroes, mastermind schemes, and villains. The favorite part of the villain set, everybody's favorite part, based on the data I collected, was the adversaries, the villains. People loved even more so than the villainous heroes, they loved the heroic villains more than anything else in that set. And I don't blame them. I love more of that. So, like, the Warbound are fun too for that reason, and World War Hulk. Okay, we got 1 more attack here. So, I have a lot of options. Rictus Grin or Feed the Sharks, I think I'm going with. Rictus Grin, KO a bystander from the bystander stack, then you get +1 attack every 4 bystanders in the KO pile. I am building this ramp up real well, so this is probably what I want to take. Feed the Sharks, though, is a decent option. It'll let me KO some of these bindings and some other things and let me draw cards. But I'm going to take Rictus Grin now because I am going full speed ahead on that bystander KOing ramp. Let's take it for 6. And we got another Maximus. Okay, that's it. I gotta watch out for these battlefronts, though. I'm running out of recruit. Ooh, this is a rest turn if I ever saw one. I can get rid of both these at the same time. Can't be resting too much, but I'll do it when I need to. Okay, turn 13 is another Master Strike. He's moving through the city. So once again, I'll show you. He fortifies the next space to his right. You can't fight him while there's a villain there. Villains in that space get +3. So he is now chilling on the rooftops. This one loses its extra attack. Speaking of extra attack, I can get 4 attack this turn, but again, I can't fight anything for 4, so I might as well just phase Lockjaw again. If Gambit is indeed the card shark, why and with what Namor's feeding him? Not a literal card shark avatar. All right. Namor is just... He's nothing. I was going to make a reverse pun, but he just fights sharks. All right, not the seafood nor... That's the right answer. That's the correct answer. That's the answer I couldn't give. All right. I bought villains on a whim, and I'm glad I did. So much fun mixing them and playing as the Mastermind using Ally. Yes, I want to see more. And the more that happens, the more interesting scenarios you can make. I love it. All right, let's start with our sidekick that I drew. I'm going to draw Lockjaw again. And a 1, 2. All right. Now I have a potential for 6 attack, which is almost enough to hit something. Oh, let me check Cap. He's at +1 for each color. Yeah, I got red, black, green, yellow, so he's still at 8. I have 2 recruit, but I can't fix that. So let's just phase Lockjaw one more time. Maybe I'll get lucky. And, I mean, maybe. So what do I have after Dum Dum? I got 2 recruit, 1 attack. 2 more recruit lets me get something. Not what I want, though. And I have 2, 3, 4, 5 attack now. So, I can take Ruler of the Seas just to move things along because things are taking forever. Doesn't exactly work with Maximus, but I have Dugan now. So you know what? I'm tired of the HQ looking like it does, so I'm going to go ahead and take it. And I got a Proxima showing up. Can't hit anything. I could have rested, but not going to. If I don't move the HQ along, I'm going to lose this thing. Okay, moving over. We have probably a rest turn. So I can get rid of a bindings and a wounds, which is pretty good, too good to pass up. But I got another multiple man. I'll leave that for the left-hand side to do some more KOs, maybe. So I will at least do Culling Blade, which I don't need to, doesn't disqualify the rest. 2 attack, KO a bystander from the bystander stack. I KO this. It's the Banker. Banker says, you get 2 recruit to recruit things here into the bank. Oh, I'm so close. I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost defeat the sharks for me, but not quite, and that is why you have to be KO'd. Because you weren't good enough. You weren't good enough. Nope, that was the wrong one. Yep, bystanders KO'd. 4 bystanders KO'd. Just to see what I've got, I have 2 recruit, 1 more recruit, 1 more attack. So all I could do anyway is I can get a Proxima, but I'd rather rest. So I did a bystander KO, I did something. We're going to rest and get rid of the bindings and the wound, because again, that's a golden opportunity. And hopefully I can get more out of the HQ to get more Thanos to show up. I'm not doing well with moving the HQ along. Partially it's this 5, 6, 6, 5 cost here. That's certainly not helping me. 3, 4, 5, 6. I got Rictus Grin, but nothing to trigger it. You'd think I'd be doing better with that aspect since, you know, everything is Cabal. Turn 15 is Wasp, another elusive. She comes on into the city. Elusive 7. So here's what happens. Everybody moves down. I got to generate 7 recruit to hit her with the 1 attack. Now, Cap is in the fortified Iron Man space, which means he's actually at 10 attack right now. Thanks to the 4 classes still. Everything but ranged. So I'm going to go ahead and do this separately just because Iron Man might move soon. So he's at 10 attack. Speaking of attack, I have 4 I can get. If I fight multiple man, I have 3 of them. So I get to do 3 KOs, which is perfect for the graves that I have. So let's do it. It'll be fun. We got to play Lockjaw. And we got to play a soldier for a 3rd. Lockjaw goes away. Let's fight multiple man. And I get to KO 3 of my heroes. So let's go. Oh, I should play the operatives first before I do any KOs so I get to use them. So let's go operative, operative, soldier after that. And get rid of multiple man. And should I take Proxima and move the city along? Or should I take sidekick. Right side is going to have 1, 2, 3 recruit. I'll leave Proxima to the Thanos side, I think. Although, you know what? She's pretty versatile, and I don't really have much else. I'll take her here. I'll take her here, and maybe something better will show up for the right. Let's take a 2-cost Proxima Midnight. Yeah, moving HQ is important. I'm really stuck there. Cool, I got... Well... This is not really the colors matching the right. Although I do have a Proxima. I don't know. We'll see what I do end up doing. Okay, new hand. This HQ is giving me a lot of Maximus, which I wasn't expecting or necessarily wanting. The deck is pretty thin. I need more recruit though. 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you, Gully. My water is too full. I should be drinking more. Okay. In case you just came in, this is game 2 of 2 today. I'll be uploading these tomorrow for coffee members. Sidekicks are above, and then for everybody else, later sometime next week. Turn 16. Multiple man again. Okay. Let's start with the non-activated Rictus Grin. If I did activate it, I get 2 KO and get some extra power, but I don't. I just get 3 attack, 5 attack, and 3 recruit. I can't hit anything, again, except for multiple man. And I'm going to have to split these up, or else left-hand side is going to have some unfortunate KOs, so I should probably hit them this turn. Do I want to take Mental Domination over here? No. I should save this for the left. That's going to need the recruit to replace all the operatives I've KO'd. Plus, left side's going to have more covert anyway. Plus, I'm defeating all the Henchmen villains anyway, so. Although, if I do take Maximus over there, over there, I'll have to do a lot of KOs because they're going to be multiple men. So, the only covert card I think I have is the one Proxima Midnight I took, so it's not that great. But it is another Cabal, though, for Thanos. And it's a little better than an officer. So again, for the sake of moving the HQ, I am going to go ahead and take this. For 3. And, alright, we got Lead the Armies of Atlantis. Let's take out multiple man over here. No KOs because this is the first one I've got on the right-hand side. And we'll move on. That's a little more like it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 recruit coming up. Would be really cool. Whoop! Ow! I just hurt myself by accident. Would be really cool if I uncover a rare. Sorry, Thanos just punched me for no reason. It's kind of mean to him. Kind of a mean guy. Didn't know that. I turn 17. Hulkbuster Iron Man shows up. That's great. He gets +3 attack unless I outwit him, and then escape cross-dimensional Illuminati Rampage. So, I outwit him this turn. He's at 0, 3, and 4. Let's go ahead and give him his 9 attack die and then move it off. So there it is. But he doesn't get that right now. I have 2 Enslave the Wills. I just haven't seen them at the same time yet. Let's play Dugan. 2 recruit, 1 attack. Let's play Enslave the Will. 2 more attack. Let's play the Soldier. 1 more attack. Let's play 2 operatives. That's 4 recruit. 4 and 4. Do I want to take Lead the Armies of Atlantis? Do I have any Maximus with Instinct? I have a Proxima with Instinct. It's kind of a mess of classes that I've got. But I need more recruit. And I gotta move the HQ. So I will take it for 3. Alright, there we go. Transdimensional Overlord. I need that for Thanos' side. And nope, can't hit anything. We got 7, 10, 1 with elusive 7, and then 6. That's it. These 2 need to be in the same deck. Come on. Same hand. Don't have a lot of draw power with either side. Pieces on a chessboard would be nice. If I can use pieces on a chessboard, I can just do a whole bunch of KOs with Maximus. Yeah, with manipulating that, but we'll see. Okay, right hand. Turn 18 gives me Black Bolt. City is full. Black Bolt comes in. During your turn, a number of times, you may discard a card that has no rules text to give Black Bolt -2 attack this turn. Escape each player discards a card with no rules text. Unfortunately, Wounds and Bindings have rules text, so that doesn't work there. So back to 8 here. Wasp is actually at +3. Oh no, I gave Cap the wrong attack anyway. It should have been +3, but not like I was gonna hit him. So Wasp is actually 4 attack with elusive 7, which is terrible. And he comes in at 13. Oh boy, give me a second. Lot to work with here. All right. Again, do I want to play Ruler or Revel first? Play Ruler first, I'll get +2 against Iron Man or Iron Man. So that's 4, 5. I still won't have enough to hit this Iron Man for 7. Definitely not this Iron Man. So let's play Ruler of the Seas first, just for 2 attack. Then we'll Revel in Destruction. I don't think I can hit anything. Black Bolt, I can discard 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. I can make him 7 attack, 6, 5. That's the lowest I can get him to. I can hit Wasp, though. Or I would have been able to hit Wasp. Yeah, so I'm going to make 7 recruit this turn. But I can't hit her because she's in the fortified space, so she's at 4 attack. So check this out. I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 recruit. And I'm going to have a 1, 2, 3 attack, which is 1 short. That's too bad. We're going to have a Demolish, I'm pretty sure. Let's play Revel in Destruction. 2 recruit. KO a bystander from the bystander stack. It's going to be... Oh, man, I lose the Cloning Technician. That would have been great to use with Corvus. And then there are now 5 bystanders KO'd, but I only get 1. Recruit. 4, 5, 6, 7 recruit. I made elusive 7 for all it's worth, and 3rd attack. And I do outwit the Hulkbuster, by the way, so for anybody who's keeping track of that. What a terrifying city right now. So I'm pretty sure I want Transdimensional Overlord and a Sidekick, but we'll just confirm. 2 attack, teleport. You may KO a bystander from your victor pile. If you do, you get +2 attack. More KOing, more attack. Teleport this. That's exactly what I want. Feed the Sharks will give me some KOs, but Multiple Man will help me with that later, except he won't be able to KO bindings. This is a tough one because this is an uncommon. KO power draw. That's great. But I think I'm just going to go all in on the... Actually, what does left-hand side have as far as recruit coming up? It's still not a lot. Oh, I already looked at that hand. That's right. I'm going to take Transdimensional Overlord for 5. And we'll see if something else comes up. Wow, the 3 existing Feed the Sharks from the HQ are all... Hey, and this totally matches. Look at that. A perfectly symmetrical HQ. 3 feed... And all uncommons. Look at that. 5 uncommons, 2 pieces on the chessboard, 3 Feed the Sharks. It's kind of beautiful when you think about it. Us pattern recognizing humans are really enjoying this. Okay, 2 recruit left. Let's go ahead and get a sidekick. It is Hairball, who's on the wrong side of this game. And that's it. I can't fight anything. As all things should be. Yeah. As soon as the Demolish happens. Here we go. I could get lucky and a bystander could show up, but we'll see. The Demolish and the Escape. So someone screenshot this before it's gone. It'll be gone soon. Okay, villain deck card is a Scheme Twist. Oh, actually, no escapes yet. But I'm in trouble because I don't have enough recruit. I don't even have 2. I don't have 2 recruit. So I fail. All right. Here we go. Yes, if I have to pay 2 recruit to supply the war. So I'm going to fail. That's unfortunate. So let's keep going. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attack. I can at least hit something this turn. Let's start with Proxima. 1 attack, 1 recruit. Enslave. Nothing activates. 2 attack from Enslave the Will. 2 attack from Ruler of the Seas. 2 attack from the Soldiers. Just 7 attack. So I can fight Iron Man. I can fight Hulkbuster Iron Man, right? Because I got 2, 4, 0. Or I can fight Black Bolt if I discard... Nah, I won't have enough. So I can fight Hulkbuster or Iron Man. Let's see. So Iron Man in the bridge. Each player reveals attack or gains a bindings. I'll be safe on the left-hand side. Right-hand side doesn't have attack. If I fight Hulkbuster Iron Man before he gets fortified, no fight effect. And he's got the give you wounds. So I'd rather get wounds than have to demolish, I think. Plus, yeah. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hit Iron Man for 7. Each player reveals attacker gains the bindings. No bindings on the left, but I'm going to go ahead and get a bindings on the right. Where are my bindings? Here they are, on the right-hand side, and get rid of this Iron Man. Okay, that was something. And after I'm in a new hand, I fail. Oh yeah, Cap does have the 2 bystanders from the villain deck, but I did pull another card that didn't advance this city, so kind of worked out. Although, oh man, this hand right now. Okay, I fail. So, right after you draw a new hand, stack a card from the Shield Officer's stack next to the scheme as a victorious general. I guess I get to look at it. It doesn't really matter. So 1 officer leaves. 1 victorious general has occurred. The Mastermind gains the Throne's favor, so it goes to Iron Man. He's going to have it right here on his face. No, let's put it right here. At least he didn't already have it. I lose at 6 victorious generals, so I'm extra scared of Twist 9 to 11 now. Alright, moving over. They're trying to take the Hulk from me, and I have to free him because I'm Thanos, the good guy, trying to free Hulk. Here we go, turn 20. Another multiple man, so everybody moves down. And the Hulkbuster Iron Man's being fortified right now. So it's at 9 attack. We'll give it its little die and move on. Plus 3 if I can't outwit it. Okay. Let's KO more bystanders. Culling Blade, 2 attack. KO a bystander. Let's see if I get a special one. I lost the Clothing Technician. And nope, not a special. Of course it's not. So that increases the bystander counter. Now I'm at 6, so Thanos will get 2 recruit when I play his card. It's 1 and 1. A soldier, I'm up to 4, and then 3 recruit. I will fight this other multiple man because, again, can't fight anything else. So Black Bolt, I can put him down -2. 11, 9, 7, 5, 3. Almost. I can almost fight Black Bolt if I discard everything else. I'd only be at 2, though. So instead, I'll play everything else like I did. And hit multiple man. And I have 1 multiple man on my victory pile, so I get to KO 1 thing. I'll get rid of 1 operative. I shouldn't get rid of too many, because again, the battlefronts. So multiple man is gone. And I've got 4 recruit that I can't take anything with. You know what? I need more officers for multiple reasons. So let me go ahead and take another officer. It is another standard. I need recruit to not lose. I also need recruit to deal with this HQ. I just need 1 Feed the Sharks. That'll unlock my deck's potential for me. See, because then I get stuff like this. Although I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a card draw. Could be worse. This would be a great rest turn, but if I can avoid an escape, I'm going to do that instead. But I might not even have the chance. All right, ooh, Scheme Twist. I'm going to fail this one too. Wow. So yeah, I can't pay 3 recruits, so I'm going to fail this one again. These early fails are really embarrassing. It's only going to get harder from here. Well, I guess I'm resting this turn. So I will have to pass the bindings over. If I don't rest, yeah, I'm going to get 3 attack, and 4 attack, and 2 recruit. Yeah, I rest. I get rid of 1 wound and 1 binding. This wound goes to the right-hand side. And I fail the twist, unfortunately. Let me get my new hand. Not going to send Dugan undercover. I need him. Oh, finally, some good stuff. Let's, yeah, look at the scheme. Unfortunately, the Mastermind has the Throne's favor right now. So first, I put a stack, an officer. Oh, and I lose Fitzsimmons. Perfect. As another victorious general somehow. And the Mastermind already has the Throne's favor, so I gain a wound. And this wound is a standard wound, at least. So it's a standard. Let's move over. Now I got to win this extra fast because I'm in trouble. Turn 22. I could use some versatile heroes here. Hulk, which is also bad. Ambush, demolish each player twice. So let's refresh myself on exactly the words for demolish so I don't get it wrong. Reveal the top card of the hero deck, note its cost, and put it on the bottom of the hero deck. Each player reveals their hand and discards a card with that cost, so I do that twice. Fight, same effect, escape, same effect, Hulk smash. Hulk smash, if you don't mind. So here we go. Top card of the hero deck is a 4 cost, which would have been a great card to have. That is a versatile one I was just talking about, but nope. That's the first demolish. So I have to pick one of these two, Enslave or Ruler of the Seas, which is unfortunate. Then we demolish again. I'll probably discard Enslave the Will. And then another demolish. It is a 2 cost, which is also unfortunate because I lose one something from here. So I'm going to lose Proxima because at least Hairball gives me a card draw chance. Left-hand side has to lose the other Proxima Midnight. So really didn't need that hand nerf, Hulk. Yeah, and I'm not going to be able to hit anything. I might have been able to go for Black Bolt, but we'll see. All right, starting with Hairball. 1 attack. We'll show you. 1 attack, draw a card. It is a soldier. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't matter. Proxima would have given me 1. Yeah, I would have been able to discard all 5, right? So 11 to 9 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I couldn't. No, I wouldn't have been. Yeah. So if I had Proxima, still I would have played Hairball and I would have drawn the soldier and I would have discarded everything for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And with the 1 attack from Hairball, I would have been able to hit Black Bolt, but the demolish messed that up. So never mind. That would have been a fun play. So I guess I'll just play everything I've got. 4 attack, 5 attack, and 1 recruit, which does a big pile of nothing. Let me just check the HQ again. Yep, still 4 classes. I got 8, basically 8 points. 9, 13, and 8. Yep. I rest, I guess. It's kind of a rest. Ooh, that hurts. So now we're going to have Cap escape with those 2 bystanders. This is a good hand, but a little too late. Only got 4 cards left. 2 of them Namor. All right. Oh, I don't... Okay. I'm going to fail this one, too. Okay, there are now 4 battlefronts. I have to pay 4 recruit, and I have 3 recruit. So I'm going to... 3 fails in a row, and I get a wound because of the Throne's Favor. Wow. Ouch. Well, and no activations at all, so let's go ahead. Should have kept Proxima, I guess, instead of Ruler of the Seas. No, I didn't. That wasn't the choice. It was Enslave the Will. Yeah, a Hulk demolish before this scheme twist is really bad. 2 attack, 2 recruit, a 3rd recruit, and a 3rd attack. Yeah, I can't get 4, so. And I can't recruit anything. I'm going to take an officer. Call it a day. Here we go. Hey, it's Agent May helping me out for some reason. It's an instinct. And my turn is over. That is the that's the correct word, catastrophic. I really don't know what else to call it. This is a terrifying city, a terrifying situation with the scheme. Let's at least make things look nice. At least that'll make me feel a little better. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mr. Giraffe, if you're watching this, and I know you are, I'm hoping you're having a blast watching me crash and burn at this. That's giving me some happiness out of this setup. All right. New hand is done. That is the 3rd victorious general. And I gain a wound because they've got the Throne's Favor. So another wound goes out. Standard wound, at least it's not a grievous. And I am halfway to losing the game. At least this hand is decent. But I'm going to have Cap probably run away. Oh, I don't! The good news is Cap doesn't run away. Oh, and I think I can pass this scheme twist as well. Finally. So I have to pay 5, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and probably definitely 6. So I miss out on recruiting Feed the Sharks, but I can avoid. I can supply the war this turn. I need 5. All right. Whew. And I can clear the city a little bit. Let's do it. Let's kill a lot of bystanders. Calling Blade. Finally, some good luck. Let me move my water bottle out of the way. It's blocking the bystander stack. Okay, KO bystander from the bystander deck. Alligator Trapper. I do its rescue effect, but guess what Hulk's doing? He's making this not work. Patrol the sewers. If it's empty, you get +2 attack. It's not, so I don't. So you get KO'd just for that. Okay, there's the another one. We got Rictus Grin, which, yeah, I'll play this now because it's not going to help if I play Thanos next. All right, KO bystander from the bystander stack. Got 3 base, by the way, up to 5. I KO the public speaker right now. And then I get 1 attack for every 4 bystanders. There are now 8 bystanders KO'd. So I get 2 attack up to 7. Thanos also does his bystandery stuff. 2 recruit, I KO yet another bystander. It's the photographer, so goodbye. No more pictures for you. And I'm at 9, so now I get 3 recruit, because 3 times 3 is 9, up to 5. 6, 7, 8. Finally, some good stuff happening. Okay. Now, do I want to play all those, or do I want to discard for Black Bolt? I won't play these just in case. I might want to do that, but I don't know yet. Okay, first I'm going to supply the war with the 5 that I have. So I pay the 5 recruit for the battlefronts, and I gain the Throne's favor. I may KO one of my cards. So I gain the Throne's favor, and I will happily KO this Bindings. Done. All right. So I've got 7 attack left. I'm going to make at least 7, so I can hit Wasp this turn. I can't hit Cap. Oh, I have, yeah, still the same colors. I can't hit this. Definitely can't hit this. Can't hit Hulk. Black Bolt is a 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. I can't hit Black Bolt even if I wanted to. So I'm just going to hit Wasp. Yeah, Cap is, because of the way the HQ looks. So I'll play the Officer, and I'll play the Operative, which adds up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 recruit made. So I get through Elusive. I'm going to hit Wasp for 1. Just double checking. Yeah, I do have Outwit, but this is still a 9. This is an 8. This is a 13. Lowest could be is 9, and this is an 8. So yeah, all I can hit is Wasp. So we'll take out Wasp at least for 1. I got 3 recruit left, and at least I can get yet another officer out of the deal. This officer is another special one, so I can start sending things undercover, which is cool. I still feel like I did just barely anything against the Mastermind here. I guess the setup. And it sticks floating attack I couldn't do anything with, which is not a feel good. Okay, also Thor can come in and really mess things up. But this is another, so I got 2 Hulkbuster Ironmans in the city. Once again, he gets +3 attack unless I outwit him. Escape cross-dimensional Illuminati Rampage. At least I can hit something, can I? Maybe it'll... No, I can't hit anything. Wait, I can. So, Black Bolt is being in the fortified space, so he is at 12, or 15, nope, 16 attack. Let me get the D6 out there, the D20 out there, out of the D12. 6 attack, 6 attack. Do I outwit? 4, 3, 0. I do. So I can hit either Hulkbuster for 6, which I'm going to get almost. They're not in the right spot. And I have to draw... I can't draw cards into me. So no, I can't hit anything. I'm going to get... And I don't have the activated. So I'm at 4 attack. I'm at 5 attack. And no. Can't anything for 5. And I've got Agent May that I won't have 3 shields, so I can't play that. So I got 2 recruit. And 1 more recruit. So we're back to catastrophic. Talk about lack of synergy. Jeez. Yeah, there's nothing I can hit. Even if I reduce Black Bolt from 16, 14, 12. That's it. I'm going to rest again. I can get an officer or a sidekick or a rest. I'm going to rest. Rest away this 5 and 3. Okay, finally, I think Cap's going to go away. All right, here we go. Turn 26. Yeah, Black Bolt's coming. All right, so let's do the thing. Let's make sure you can see my hand. I have the Throne's favor still. Captain America overruns. He escapes. He runs off. first he's going to demolish each player. So we'll do that right now. Now hold on. He says demolish each player. Yep, it always says demolish each player. All right, so yeah, we're right. Demolish each player once. It's a 2 cost, so I lose nothing from this hand. Left-hand side is going to lose their Prox of Midnight, though. That's discarded. Then he does his escape regular KO. So we're going to KO one of these. We're finally messing up the HQ. Now what do I KO? Probably pieces on a chessboard. So I can get rid of the Covert and Strength. Or Covert Instinct. Nope, Covert and Tech from the HQ. But I already got rid of Caps, so it doesn't really matter. What am I going to recruit this turn? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can get a Feed the Sharks, or I can get piece on the chessboard. I have to do a discard for the escape for the bystanders too, so I'm only going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so let me go ahead and, as much as I don't want to, I'm not going to get all 3 this game, so I'm going to get rid of 1 Feed the Sharks. No, I'm getting rid of 1 piece on the chessboard, and I'll recruit the other one. Yeah. Okay, cool. Now these 2 bystanders get carried off, so that's 1 discard from each side. That is 1 operative on the left, or on the right. And on the left is... Oh wait, now I want Culling Blade over here instead of pieces on a chessboard. Yeah, I'm not going to have enough to... Well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next Battlefront's going to be 6, so I won't even pass it anyway, so I'll get rid of the... Although I can use this to get the other Culling Blade. Attack-wise, I'm not going to have enough to hit anything anyway, so... although, that is enough for a henchman. Nah, we'll get rid of a soldier. I give up on that. Okay, now the city moves down. Black Bolt comes in. Again, he gets weaker if you discard cards with no rules text on them. So I got a combo here. I could play Transdimensional Overlord, then Ruler of the Seas. I don't have any bystanders in my victory pile, so I get 2, 4, 6 towards Hulkbuster. I do outwit him, so I can take him out this turn. Yeah, I'll play this out the way it is. So, to attack, no teleport, no bystander KO. We got Ruler of the Seas. 2 more attack, plus 2 more against Villains in the Bridge or Mastermind, which is going to be Villains in the Bridge. And that's it. So I'll spend this 6. Let me just double check. Yeah, I can only hit this Hulkbuster Iron Man. Oh, by the way, he's fortifying the Hulk, which is awesome. So the Hulk is actually right now at 9. And we haven't even seen Thor yet. But luckily there's no rares in the HQ, but he's going to fly in and push some escapes. Here we go. Yes, I outwit him. 4-0-3. I take him out for 6. On the right. I've got 2, 4, 5 recruit. So I will take one of these 2. More bystander KOs. You know what? I'm going to take this to move the HQ along. Plus it's 3 attack. Plus I can put in a multiple man and take him out if there's nothing else to take out. Alright. I got another cheaper Maximus. You know, this game could have been really helpful with some early Feed the Sharks. Haven't even gotten close to hitting Iron Man. He's been fortifying this entire time. This setup is hard, Mr. Giraffe. I don't know if you know this. You made a pretty difficult setup. Okay. We've got turn 27 with Ant-Man coming in with Elusive 4. At least it doesn't have an ambush. So now the Hulkbuster is at 9 attack. Nope. Yes, it's at 9. Yeah, Hulk should have been at 11. I don't know why I said 9. I'm getting these wrong often, but I've never been able to fight them anyway. Plus 3. Okay, let's keep going. I have enough to hit Ant-Man, but let's see what else I've got. I've got 2 recruit, 1 attack. I've got 2 more recruit with Namor. I have got 1 more recruit with the operative. And I've got 1 attack with the soldier. Oh, I don't have enough attack to hit Ant-Man. I have enough recruit to get through his elusive. And Black Bolt again, 13, 11, 9, still not enough. So, again, I can't fight anything. Thanks to that I would have been able if I didn't have to get demolished. Let's take the other Enslave the Will. On the left. And, okay, there's General of the Black Order. That's a great one. That's the one that's going to give me Recruit. But, again, cannot fight anything. And Black Bolt's going to make me discard more cards. I'm basically fighting Onslaught right now with the number of cards I keep having to discard from my hands. So you can imagine what it feels like. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus, these battlefronts are going to be even harder to succeed with as this game goes on. Okay, turn 28. There he is. All right, here we go. He's going to push out Black Bolt, like I thought, and KO each hero from the HQ that costs 7 or more. At least there weren't any rares there for him to KO. But he does push out Black Bolt. Here we go. He only charges in that one scheme, Crown Thor, the King of Asgard, I think. Here we go. Escape. Each player discards a card with no rules text. So I'll get rid of an operative instead of Proxima over here. Left-hand side. Wish wounds had no rules text, what they do. Again, Proxima, she has both instead of just one symbol. So I'll get rid of the soldier. And Black Bolt escapes. What do I KO? I'm going to take Culling Blade this turn, so I not want to get rid of it. I'm going to get rid of Feed the Sharks now. They need to go. They've overstayed their welcome. Great cards, love them, but I can't recruit them for the life of me. All right. Everybody moves down. Thor comes in. Fight, same effect, so I can't fight him when there's some rares there. So Black Bolt is back here. Second Black Bolt, so he's back up to 16 while he was there. Okay. So what I've got. I am not going to have a henchman enter because that would cause an escape. So I'm going to have 3 attack, 4 attack, 1 recruit, 2, 3 recruit. Well, I mean, if I'm going to have an escape anyway, right? So, why did that roll? 16. I could put a henchman in, draw a card, have Hulk escape, but he's going to demolish each... Actually, you know what? This might be a good time to let Hulk escape, because if I let him demolish now, I have no more cards to discard. It'll only mess up the left-hand side, which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 towards... Oh, you know what? If Hulk doesn't escape, I could hit him. I might get lucky with the demolish. And then I could hit multiple men and KO something. You know what? The game's going crazy already. I'm going to do it. I'm going to push Hulk out on purpose. So when I play Peace on a Chessboard, I will have a henchman villain enter the city. And we'll refresh the HQ a little bit. HQ KO, then, is that the correct order? HQ KO, bystander discard, then escape on the villain card. Okay, so my hand will be altered. Okay, good. Good to know. It doesn't happen often enough for me to remember, but I'm glad I have that now. Okay, so let's do that in the right order. Pushing in... We'll play this in the correct order. Piece on the chessboard will push in multiple man, which will push out Hulk here. So let's do it. HQ KO first. I'm going to get rid of... You know what? I'm not getting a lot of bystanders for myself, so I'm going to actually get rid of Transdimensional Overlord. Less useful than I thought. Yeah, you're totally right. Let me do that in the correct order here. Is that written down in any rules, or is it just like an after the fact in the FAQ or something? I'd like to refer to it for later. Okay. Bystander discard. There's none of those, but there's the effect. So demolish each player. It is in the Corvus. Awesome. I'll take a look at the wording after this. Okay, escape. So demolish each player twice. We got a 3 cost and a 4 cost, which is really going to mess up the left-hand side. But nothing on the right-hand side. Yeah, so I lose Dum Dum, and I lose one of these two. I'll lose Ruler of the Seas now that I lost Dum Dum Dugan. And now he's gone. Okay. Did that on purpose to myself. You could have messed up 2 hands instead of 1, so... There is now a multiple man in the city. I've changed up the way that the distribution of these cards are, so Ant-Man is now a 6 attack with elusive. And I will fight multiple man. Whoop. Take him out for 3 over here. And there is still one other multiple man on my victory pile. Yep. So I get to KO 1 card. 1 in hero, so it's another operative gone. Goodbye, multiple man. And I can take mental domination. No, I want Calling Blade. What am I doing? I need Calling Blade for 3. Sweet. I still have the throne for now. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit. Not enough for a battlefront. I'm going to fail like every battlefront that happens from now on, so we'll just see how long I last. Turn 29. All right, Doctor Strange shows up. Ambush. Each player who can't outwit Strange discards a card. Now, for purposes of outwit, do wounds have a cost of 0 or do they not have any cost? I don't remember when it comes to wounds. I have to look this one up. I have to look this one up. I don't remember because wounds have effectively a cost of 0 for, you know, KOs and stuff. Oh yeah, so yeah, that's right. The word heroes is an outwit, so that's why I can't use it. So it does have a cost of 0, but it's not a hero. Perfect. All right, so I discard a card, so I get rid of the wound that I don't care about anyway. I forgot if the word hero was in the outwit keyword description or not. And I outwit here, so I don't discard anything at 306. Okay. I mean, I could have gone worse. Speaking of going worse, I only have 3 attack here and 1 recruit. So again, I'm going to fail on fighting stuff. And I don't outwit anymore, or at all, so. Yep, I can't do a single thing, so my turn is over. Just like that. Let's see if I have another escape. It's killing me here. Turn 30. Scheme twist. Good news is no other escape. Bad news is I can't pay for the 6 cost battlefront. So I'm gonna fail this. I have 5. I got close, but I've only got 5. So we'll come back to that. So I've got at least I can trigger Rictus Grin. I'll start with mental domination. Oh, mental domination. Then I'm going to Rictus Grin with 3 attack. KO a bystander from the bystander stack, which is the Radiation Scientist. Then I get 1 attack for every 4 bystanders in the KO pile. There are now 10, so I get 2 attack for up to the 8 in there. And I get a 6th for the Hydra Soldier. Now, I can hit Ant-Man with elusive 4 this turn, or Black Bolt, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 if I don't play this. So let me see. Let me just stick with playing Rictus Grin and Mental Domination. So that's 2, 3, 4, yep, 3, 4, 5, and I outwit Hulkbuster right now. So what should I hit? I'm feeling like I should hit Black Bolt, although if I don't hit Black Bolt, I get 3, 4, 5, and I can take General of the Black Order, which is a good card to have for these battlefronts. So maybe I shouldn't try to hit Black Bolt. I can also hit Doctor Strange. I would rather not have to get a cross-dimensional Illuminati Rampage, although, well, I have Illuminati on the left-hand's victory pile. Right-hand side, I mean. Left-hand does not have an Illuminati, so left-hand's going to get a wound if Hulkbuster escapes. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and hit the Hulkbuster. I'll play the 6th attack. I'll hit Hulkbuster for 6 because I outwit him. Next, I'm going to play my 3 recruit. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to take this Proxima, which works off of the covert and instinct. Works off the instinct cards I've got. I do have a good number of them. You get 3 recruit. It's like a little versatility thing. And there's more. Another one. Okay, got myself a little bit of space. But I do fail the twist this turn. Okay. So once again, that is a failed Battlefront. At least I don't get a wound because I have the Thorn's Favor and it goes to the Mastermind. But I do have another victorious general. I can only 2 more, and it's going to be 7 recruit and 8 recruit. So I think I'm just going to lose after the second twist that comes up. I don't think there's much of a way around it for me. And then I'm definitely going to lose after twist 9. Okay. Now I have 6 recruit. That's cool. Turn 31 is going to give me... Uh-oh. Okay. I can draw a card with May, so if I get 1 recruit, I'll be safe. But I might not. So same deal here. Okay, I have to pay 7 recruit for Battlefronts. I got 2, 4, 6. I have to pay 7. Let's see if I can get it. 2 recruit. 1 attack. 3 shields from Agent May. Draw a card. I just need 1 recruit and I can succeed. I didn't get the 1 recruit, so I fail. Well, that's another one. One step closer to losing. At least I get to enslave the will this time. I get up to 6 recruit after I play Namor. So let's at least gain a sidekick. Gain a sidekick. Don't mind if I do. It is Rusty Collins. And I'll play the first Enslave the Will, which will activate the second Enslave the Will. First one gives me 2 attack. Second one gives me 2 more attack. Whenever I defeat a villain this turn, you gain a sidekick. So, I'm only at 5 attack. I can fight Doctor Strange. So I'll fight Doctor Strange. Get a sidekick. Take him out for 5. Now I have Illuminati on both sides. And I get 1 sidekick because I didn't activate the second one. So another sidekick, and it's going to be a standard. And I can finally take a Feed the Sharks this late in the game. Because I couldn't pay for the Battlefront. Maximus showing up has really messed me up. I wished it was more everybody else. Authoritarian Iron Man still 12. Battle failed. Yes, I failed the Battlefronts. And technically, we're trying to rescue Hulk, so I'm doing a terrible job at that. So the good guys are probably going to win, which means I lose in this game. 2, 3, 4. I'm not giving up, though. I will not... Oh, look at all those officers and sidekicks. That's cool. At least have some synergy there with the strength. Okay. I fail, by the way. So, Throne's Favor is there. So, 1 more Victorious General. And wounds. I get a wound. Because they've got the Throne's Favor on the left-hand side. Now it's right-hand side's turn. Here we go. Villain deck is Wasp. Elusive 7 once again. Which I might get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Every 3. Oh no, I'm gonna be able to fight Wasp. Check it out. Starting with Culling Blade. 2 attack. KO a bystander from the bystander stack. We know the drill. I'm never getting special bystanders with these. That is bystander number 11. Now I'll play Revel in Destruction. 2 recruit. I KO yet another bystander from the stack. It's not a special one either. And then I get, after I count this up, now there's 12 bystanders KO'd, so I get 4 recruit. Pretty good. Up to 6 recruit. Yeah, that had... Yeah, 1, 2, 5, yep. So I should be at 8. Nope. 2 for this. I should be at 5. Oh, let me back up. Yeah, I started with 2, and I get 4 recruit. I'm at 6. That's right. I couldn't see Calling Blade. I'm like, that doesn't give me a recruit. Okay, Officer gives me an 8th recruit. I don't have any bystanders rescued in my victory pile, so I could teleport this, so I'll hold off for a second. But I probably won't, so I can do Ruler of the Seas, but that's against the Mastermind. I'm not going to hit the Mastermind this turn. Otherwise, I'm going to have... Oh, but I already played Revel in Destruction, so I still get it. Just for fun. 2 attack. 2 bonus attack against the Bridge of the Mastermind. The Soldier is a 5th attack if I decide to play it. I could get 7 attack. I could take out Thor, but not Thor and Wasp. But I could hit Ant-Man and Wasp, which is kind of poetic. Thor will KO rares. There aren't any rares in the HQ, so it would be a good time to fight him. But if I fight Ant-Man and the Wasp, I can clear 2 spots in the city. And Iron Man's available, and he's open in case I have room to hit him. Yeah, let's play it. Let's play Transdimensional Overlord, 7 attack. Let's take out Ant-Man and the Wasp, because that's kind of fun to do at the same time. We'll squash them together. Wasp for 1. And Ant-Man for 6. Now Iron Man's here fortifying nothing. He's got his throne, though. Classic Tony having the throne. All right, for 8 recruit, what should I take? There is a chance I could succeed on the battlefronts if I do this. I'm tempted to take Feed the Sharks, but I'm going to go ahead and take General of the Black Order for 5. Ooh, and there's a rare, so that's the Thor's going to take out if I take him out. Defeat Henchmen for free. That's a lot of KOs, though, with multiple man. I could KO my entire deck that way. Metal Domination. I'm going to take it, because, again, I'm worried about these this scheme. I lose in the next one, so I'm on life support right now. If the timing is right, I'll be okay. But probably not. The next game twist that comes up, I probably lose unless I can get 8 recruits that turn. I have 2, 4, 5, so probably not going to do it. Okay, oops, that's 2 cards. Top card is, hey, that's a Master Strike. So just as I cleared his space, Iron Man's going to move down, and he's hanging out with Thor here, making Thor even stronger. Thor's at a 10 attack, and I can't fight Iron Man. He got scared that I left him open, so now he moved. Let's play what I've got. Here we go. 1 attack to recruit from Dugan here. Ruler of the Seas activates. 2 attack, and then 2 bonus against Iron Man on the bridge. Nobody's on the bridge. Let's try Rusty. 1 attack, investigate your deck for a card that costs 0. I get 2 cards, KO it or discard it. I'm going to get rid of a soldier this time. And I'll tuck the operative. Thank you, Rusty. A 5th attack. And I'll play the operative here for 3 recruit total. I'll play Agent May, shield, shield, shield. 2 more recruit base. I draw Proxima. Okay, so I'm at 6 recruit, 1 attack more, so I'm at 6 and 6. Well, I can't hit anything for that. There's absolutely nothing. I have 8 for the bridge and the Mastermind, but that still wouldn't be enough even if he wasn't in an occupied spot. So I'll take, almost have enough for Inhuman Mastery. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the one I KO'd. Nope, not the one I KO'd. So I have 6 recruit or 7 recruit. Or 6 or 5, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6. I'll take the other Feed the Sharks. Man, I keep seeing these 2 cards over and over and over. Mental Domination, Ruler of the Seas. Not my favorite. Next card is Multiple Man. All right. Let's KO some more innocent bystanders. They know they deserved it. Okay, I KO this bystander. Another standard one. Again, this has never succeeded. Even the special bystanders I did get, I couldn't do their effects. 3. Oh, I put the counter up too. We're up to a 13 bystanders KO'd. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10 cards left. Okay, 4. 2 recruit. 1 more recruit. Oh, actually, I won't play this operative. I'll play Victoria Hand. Up to 5 recruit. I will send this operative. Nope. I'll swap these two. I'll play an operative. So I'm up 1 recruit, up down at 1 attack. Nope, never mind. It's too close to the end of the game. I will go back. I will use Victoria Hand to send this Hydra operative undercover. Yep. Okay. 5 and 4. I'll fight multiple man for 3. I have 2. I think 2 multiple man cards in my victory pile. So, oh, thank you. Who was that? That was Mikey again. Mikey's keeping me hydrated. Thank you very much. Okay, I've got 2 KOs to do. So we'll get rid of both these soldiers. And we will get rid of multiple man. We'll put him in my victory pile. Okay, 5 recruit, huh? You know what? I could take Transdimensional Overlord, but if I have any chance of winning this, I'm going to have to hit the Mastermind. So I'm going to take another Ruler of the Seas, because I don't think I'm going to be KOing any bystanders from my victory pile. So I'm going to take this. Hopefully those can add up. I only have 4. I thought I KO'd. I didn't play the one I KO'd. That's right, but I spent 4 anyway. I KO'd it from my hand. Moving over. Okay, turn 35 is another multiple man. Don't end the game yet. I needed some heroes that drew a lot of cards to avoid these battle fronts, or at least give me some extra recruit. Okay, I can finally use Feed the Sharks. Finally. But let's draw. I'd rather get rid of a Bindings if I have it. Sidekick first. Draw 2. 1, 2. Nope. So I will play Feed the Sharks. You may KO a card from your hand or discard pile. Any Bindings on my discard pile? No, just a wound. I'll KO the one from my discard pile anyway. And if you do draw a card, operative. Let's play the Armies of Atlantis. Lead the Armies of Atlantis. Get a sidekick. It is Lockheed. We will play 3 Enslave the Wills. 1, 2, 3. So that's a total of 4, 6, 8 attack. And the next villain I defeat this turn, I get 2 sidekicks. Soldier is up to 9 attack. And the operative is up to 3 recruit. So I can fight Black Bolt. If I don't play this operative, he'll go down to 11. Don't play the soldier, go up to 9. Oh no, I still can't fight him. I'm still 1 short. Yeah. And I'll be down to 8 attack. 2, 4, 6. Oh no. Yeah, but 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. And he'll be down to 9. So I won't be able to hit him. Shoot. This wound's still getting in my way. So all I can do is hit multiple man, which means I have to do a bunch of KOs. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 multiple men, so I gotta do 4 KOs. So I'll lose 2 cards that aren't gray if I fight multiple man. This is a conundrum. I mean, at this point, it's probably worth it still. Or I fight nothing. I might lose in the next turn, so I'm just gonna go. Let's get rid of my Enslave the Wills to be funny. Alright. Let's take out multiple man for 3. I have to do 4 KOs, 4 hero KOs. Here we go, starting with the 2 grays. And then we'll get rid of 2 Enslave the Wills. Goodbye. And then multiple man is gone. For 3. And I get to rescue 2 sidekicks. No, hold on. Do I still get the effects of the Enslave the Wills that I KO'd? Because they all kind of have... What's the order in which that happens? This goes to my victory pile. I should do the fight effect, and then I do the other effect. So I only get 1. I think they're gone because this is gone, right? I get at least 1, because I'll... Yeah. Oh no, I played them already, so the effects are floating, even though the cards are still... I don't know how that works. I'll hear from the chat. I get at least 1, though. Here's a sidekick. Do I get 1 more sidekick, or do I not? It may not matter, I'm just curious. if you KO a card from an effect that is a whenever effect, but the same effect caused you to do the effect on the card. I don't know the answer to that. I have 3 recruit left. Let's just keep loading up on these. Mental Domination. Yes, that I get the sidekick, because I already played the effect. It's already out there. I think I do as well. I'm not 100%, but I'm not going to win this game anyway, so I'll just take the second sidekick. It's in this lane. Okay. Yeah, the effect goes through at the point in time which you play it, right? It's like if your card has out of time. If a card goes out of time with a focus, you can still do it, even though if it's in your discard pile. It's just floating that turn, even if you KO'd it from your discard pile. I think. It's a weird gray area. Okay, this game can end any second now. Turn 36. Multiple man. Wow, they're teasing me. So look at how many cards there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 of them are strikes. Half the cards are I'm sorry, twists. Half the cards are twists. Next twist I'm probably gonna lose. So we'll see if I can hit Iron Man once, but he's just buddy-buddying with Thor right there, making it hard. All right, 1 recruit, 1 attack from Proxima. Her second card activates, and I get 3 recruit and attack. This would have been a good turn for the Battlefronts, I say, but I'm only going to get 5, 6, 7 recruit, and I still wouldn't have enough to pay for the 8 cost Battlefront. Okay, let's go. Let's KO some bystanders. No, let's do the other one first, just in case. I'm going to guess the top one has a special effect. Okay, KO a bystander from the bystander stack. Oh, you gotta be... I have to use this rescue effect? Oh, and I quit. It says you may, so I don't have to, but maybe I should do it anyway just for fun. That's really funny. Should I put her in the city? That's extra KO power. I don't know. I might do it. Probably can't fight anything else. Nah, I can push Thor out. You know what? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to put her in the city on purpose. That'll be fun. Let's do it. All right. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to let her come into the city right now. She comes in. Because I'm a gracious overlord. All right. This multiple man. Let's flip this over. Got 3 attack. I would have used the zoom out camera, but I don't think it's worth it just for Iron Man there. I'm going to say yes. She can come into the city. Yeah. Ooh, boy. Fun interactions here. Now let's Rick to sprint. I could have KO'd her, but I just brought her right into the city. All right. 3 more attacks. 7, 8, 9. KO a bystander from the bystander stack. Did I put the counter up for that? Oh, shoot, I don't even remember. Oh, no. I didn't. Because she got KO'd and she came back in. So maybe I shouldn't have. You know what? I don't think I put the counter up, so I shouldn't. All right, I KO this bystander. Counter goes up. She went to the stack, so she came back. And then I'm at 14. Oh, wait. Or am I at 13? I have to count the stack now. I don't remember. Oh, the stack's a mess. I was trying to remember. I was doing so well this whole time. All right. I'm going to count off screen because it's a mess. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's a lot of bindings in here, which is good. 11, 12, 13, 14. It is 14. All right. 14. I got 1 attack every 4 bystanders in the KO pile. So there are... That's 3 attack. I could hit the Mastermind if there wasn't a villain here. I need 6 more attack. Oh, I can because of Mental Domination. You're 100% right. Nice. This will be fun. Let's do it. 2 recruit. You're about to tell me in chat right now. Covert, defeat a henchman villain for free. The downside of this, though, is that I have 1, 2, three multiple men in my victory pile, so I have to KO 3 heroes to hit the Mastermind. I have to sacrifice the operative, but then I have to sacrifice 2 of these pretty darn good cards. But I'll have to make the sacrifice. So I can KO Mental Domination too. Yeah. This will probably be what I get rid of. Okay. Let's do it. Let's defeat Multiple Man for free. Get out of here. For free, he's gone, but he does KO 3 heroes, so I'll play the operative first before I do this, so it's 7. I'll KO the operative as my first KO. I'm going to KO the first Proxima as the second KO. And the third one is going to be Mental Domination. He's gone. And now I can hit the Mastermind, right? Because he's there by himself. And I hit stupid Iron Man for 12 attack. Ooh. That's his card. Sacrifices must be made, yes. And who's going to do that but Thanos and his Cabal? All right. Freeze domestic assets. Each other player reveals all their hand, discards all their cards with recruit icons. Well, I mean, it's not like I was going to pass the Battlefronts anyway, so I lose Proxima. So much discarding in this game. Discarding so many non-grays. I lose Dugan, and that messes me up just a little. This game is ruthless. Got that tactic, though. Now, about the Throne's Favor. I don't think I gained the Throne's Favor off of the Mastermind. Because Maximus's tactics, for example, say gain the Throne's Favor. I think it just stays with him. I have to look at the ruling for Throne's Favor. It's part of the keyword or not. I don't think it is. I might be just making that up, so I gotta check. Does anybody remember? No, I don't think I get it. Or maybe I do. You know what? I'm sorry. I have to check the rule sheet. I really don't remember of a Realm of Kings. I gotta check the rules. Checking the rules. Realm of Kings. Throne's Favor. You take an object from the other place. If ability is that you take it. You can only spend it, blah, blah, blah. Masterminds have abilities that cause Mastermind to gain it. When the Mastermind gains it, they take it away from the player. Throne's Favor is not a card, never goes into Dex or discard pile, blah, blah, blah. I guess I don't get it. Interesting. That hasn't come up in a while. So he keeps it. I have 7 recruit. I can get the rare Maximus. Let's look at it. Each other player reveals a tech hero or chooses a henchman from the victory pile. I mean, I can get rid of a lot of grays this way. Why the heck not? I'm at the end of the game. I'll take this rare. I'm pretty sure I do have 7 recruit. So I can safely fight Thor later. Yeah, because I KO'd, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from Proxima and 1 from the gray. Yep, okay. That was interesting. Let's see if the game ends right now. Turn 37. Yeah, there's Master's Twist. I thought it was a twist for a second. So, now Iron Man is fortifying. I can't pick anything up. He's fortifying the space with the copycat. He still has his throne. And there's that. Okay, let's play out what I've got. Ms. Lion, rescue a bystander. Finally, a rescue. It's the comic shopkeeper. Let's finish this effect, draw a card, and put this away. So let's look at the top 3 cards of the hero deck. Player of your choice gains 1 that costs 3 or less. Put the rest back. Ooh, Corvus Glaive's rare. I get nothing. I'm going to put Corvus Glaive's rare on top. So we can uncover it soon. Left hand's got a bystander. I'm not going to activate Melinda May, so let's play Feed the Sharks, 2 attack. I will KO a card from my hand or discard pile if I do draw a card. Well, I don't have any. I have these 2 cards in my discard pile. I don't have anything I really want to get rid of. as far as total attack, it's 2, 4, up to 8. I'm going to play Boom Boom, then KO the wound that I get. But I don't need to do that. I can hit Thor for 7. So I can do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, no, but then I get to draw a card. Here's what I'm going to do. Check this out. We're going to play Boom Boom. We're going to play her 4 attack, bottom effect. Meltdown, you get 4 attack. KO this, then gain a wound. So I get 4 attack. I'm at 4. I didn't play Feed the Sharks yet. I KO Boom Boom. And I gain a wound to my discard pile. But then I play Feed the Sharks. 2 more attack. I will KO that wound that I just got. And I'll draw a card. That was a nice combo as well. Another Feed the Sharks. And again, I don't have anything else to KO. Let's play Enslave the Will up to 8. I play this, I'll get 2 attack. That's worth it. It's worth it just to see if I can hit the Mastermind. I need 13 attack, 15 attack to do that. I'll play Feed the Sharks again. I hesitate to get rid of Agent May, so I am going to get rid of... I'll play Agent May. I'll get a sidekick and then KO it. I get a standard sidekick. I will KO the sidekick immediately. And I'll draw a card. Okay. It's defeat a henchman for free. So I'm at... Am I at 10 attack? Where'd I get the extra attack from? I've lost track of everything. Oh, the sidekick? How much attack am I actually at? I've lost my place here. I got 2, 4, 6. And then Boom Boom gave me 4. That's right. Boom Boom gave me 4. I'm at 10. I forgot about her. We're good. Okay, 10 attack. What can I do with that? I can take out Thor and... Oh, this is actually at 6 now. The copycat. So I can take out Thor or the copycat. I should probably take out the copycat, but something that might move in there anyway, so... And I have to do another KO. So I'll play Mental Domination, 2 recruit. Let's fight Thor. No, because right side might be able to hit the Mastermind if I'm lucky enough not to pull a twist. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I won't hit him. Let's fight Thor for 7. He KOs each hero from the HP that costs 7 or more, but I got rid of him, so he's gone for 7. And I'll get a sidekick. Unfortunately, I don't have enough recruit to uncover that rare, but I got Layla Miller. We'll just see how much VP I can get. This game's gonna be over soon. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this a twist? No, it's Doctor Strange. Hello, Doctor Strange. By the way, his ambush. Each player count outwit discards a card. 305, I outwit on the left, and on the right, 042, I outwit both sides. So, no discards for me. But again, he's buffed by Iron Man, so he is at 8 attack, preventing me from hitting Iron Man. So, the villain deck, by the way, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. 4 of them are battlefronts. 2 of them are villains. And I don't even have an instinct to trigger Proxima. So I play her. And I can push a henchman in to the city. Let's do that. Let's pieces on a chessboard. 3 attack. I'm going to put in a multiple man and draw a card. So we'll make the villain under Iron Man a little cheaper. So he's at 5 right now. There we go. Boop. And I draw a card. Card draw is a soldier. Nope, that's at 6. Not 5. Plus 3. Okay, I didn't get an instinct. That would have been nice. I still have no bystanders in my victory pile for Thanos to quote-unquote rescue. So let's play Transdimensional Overlord for just 2 attack. I could teleport him though, so maybe I'll take that back before I reveal anything. 6 attack soldier. Proxima up to 9 attack. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit. Oh, Strange is at 5. And Copycat's at 3. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fight the buffed Multiple Man, KO a bunch of stuff, and also fight the Copycat and KO one more thing. So how many KOs will that be total? I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4 total KOs if I do that. And that's how many Graves I have, even with the officer that I probably shouldn't get rid of. But whatever. I'm going to spend 6. Let's get rid of Multiple Man here for 6. I do 3 KOs thanks to the 3 other Multiple Man cards that I have. And that's going to be you 3. And I fight my last 3, the Copycat, which is now a bystander I can use for Thanos later. I guess I could have played this asynchronously. Yeah, if I did this a little differently, I guess I didn't reveal anything. So I could still do this. Yeah, I didn't do any reveals. No draws, no reveals. Yeah, hold on. I could get more attack. But it wouldn't help me. I would get 2 more attack. Yeah, doesn't matter. I'll take out the Copycat. And I get to KO a card. Oh, I have to fight her. And I KO this soldier here. I'm at 4 recruit. Let's take Revel in Destruction. If I had more of those earlier, I'd be safe from some earlier battlefronts, but not so much. And there's Corvus is rare. Ooh, boy. Right side might be safe from a battlefront, so we'll see if I get lucky here. I do get lucky. All right. Let's see. Another Multiple Man comes in, although, again, now that he's fully fortifying the closest space to the villain deck, it's going to be really hard to fight him. Let's just do everything I can. All right, I'll play Lockheed. 2 attack. 2 more attack. Where's Spectrum over here when you need it? A 5th attack. 2 recruit. And a 3rd recruit. What a dismal hand for a 39th turn of the game. At least I can take out Doctor Strange. I wish I could take out the thing that's fortifying. But I'm still 1 short. Yep, 2, 4, 5. Thanks for this wound. So to just fight him, I'm taking out Doctor Strange on the left. And I will take a Mental Domination for 3. Just because Maximus is there. Okay, do I lose this turn? I need 8 recruit to pay this battlefront. If it is a battlefront. And then I'll probably lose the turn after that. But I'll survive 1 more turn. And Mikey's like, this thing's over. I'm going to get a booster pack. I don't blame you. The difficulty disparity between the 2 setups I played today was something else. So this is a 6 recruit card, basically. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can pay the battlefront. So, and there's a battlefront. I can actually pay for this one. Believe it or not. Okay. Here we go. This one's going to cost me 8 recruit, which I can actually pay this turn. But that also means I don't have a lot of attack power. So we'll see how long I can get the game to last. Starting with Mental Domination. 2 recruit. Then we'll Revel in Destruction. I could get Corvus Glaive, but that'll end the game if I do. 2 more recruit. KO a bystander from the bystander stack. It's an aspiring hero. I get the special ones on the not Corvus Glaive turns, of course. And I get 1 recruit for every 3 bystanders. Oh, that's actually 15 now. So I get a 5 recruit up to 9 recruit. 11 recruit. That is great, but I don't have that many battlefronts. So to make sure I don't lose the game just yet, I will spend 8. I'm at 3, and I gain the throne's favor back. I staved off a loss just a little bit longer. 2 more attack, 2 bonus against Bridge or Mastermind, and a Bindings. I'm gonna rest. I didn't fight or recruit anything, so I can rest. Goodbye, Bindings. I just did the battlefront, so. So I don't think I can keep this going any longer. We'll see if I draw the last villain and then the last twist. We'll see if this hand can even handle it. I hope I shuffle in a Thanos. Two. Yes. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. I can pass a battlefront over here too. We'll just have to hope that it is a battlefront and not something else. But I could be wrong. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. How much recruit do I have here? I got 2, 4, 5. It's not going to succeed. So, do I lose this turn or not? Villain deck is... Oh, I lose. Not yet, though. Oh, no, I wait till the end of the turn, so... I get to do a little more until I fail. So I need to pay 9 recruit. Right side could have done it, which is frustrating. We'll see if maybe Layla Miller can save me. I have 2, 4, 5. So what should I investigate for? If I investigate for shield, I might have a chance. I can get recruit if I get shield, plus I might get another shield from the first shield to draw something. So I have no... That's the end of my game. I'm going to say shield. Investigate for shield. Top 2 of the deck are these 2. And, alright. I got a shield, but it's not one that can draw cards. Yeah, so I can't trigger May because of this stupid wound. Well, I'll tuck Namor just, again, spite. Yeah, this is the end. I got really close, though, to not losing this turn. I got to be specific when I say how close I got. It's not close at all for winning the game. A 2 recruit, 4 recruit, 1 attack. 1 more recruit with the operative. I can't draw. I wish I could draw. 2 more recruit. Very close. I was 2 recruit off. 2 attack I can't activate, and a wound. So not only that, I can't even fight anything on this last turn of the game. Couldn't even defeat the Henchmen for free because I didn't have a covert. Left side was a disaster. Left side was... It fought a lot of stuff, but the synergy was not there. And, to end the game, I'm going to go ahead and recruit 2 shield officers for 6. And I end my turn. And I could not pay the battlefront. I got to draw a new hand. I got to do this right. Now, I stack another officer as Victorious General, and it is a standard Maria Hill, and that is my last Victorious General. So, unfortunately, the good guys have won, and I'm going to say evil wins, but really the good guys won. Didn't even get to twist 9. Oh yeah, it was twist 9. Fine. I extra lose. I forgot it was twist 9, but it really doesn't matter. 1 more Victorious General, so I end with 7 Victorious Generals. So there you go. Awful. The setup was fun, but I wish the hero deck... I got stuck with recruit for a while. I finally got 2 of these with a nice stacked up victory pile with Revel and Destruction. Yeah, these alone would have saved me from a lot of early battlefronts. But, not so much. And I could have survived. Oh well. Let me go ahead and give the predictions out, and thank you, Mr. Draft, for that setup. And he had no story for if I won or lost, so we can just make that up right now. So, the Illuminati... Okay, what am I trying to do? Alright, so we figured out where the Hulk was. And we brainwashed the Hulk. He joined the Black Order, and now Hulk's part of the Black Order, and everybody needs to watch out. Alright, predictions go as follows. Victorious General with excessive violence, yeah. Alright, it was a lose. Oh, most of you thought I was going to win. Most of the points said win. I'm sorry. I tried. So 3,800 points are going out. And let me figure out what my VP was. Again, in case anybody's watching this on YouTube and wants to compare scores. It was a lose. 8, 9, 10, 13, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23, 24 on the left. So if you lose, did you lose better than I did? Right side. 1, 2, whoops. 8, 9, 10, 12, 16, 20, 21, 25, 29, 30 on the right. Okay. And I had a ton of escapes. 1, 2, 3. Oh, less than I thought. Just 3. Still, 3 escapes. All right. We have been streaming for about 3.5 hours. I hope you enjoyed these viewer challenges. Again, if you are a Bagel Top officer and above in the coffee, if you go to the link right there, you do get priority on me picking your setups. I roll all the people who are eligible plus 1 Bagel's choice, and the top 2, the 2 that come up are the ones I play. I might be doing another one this month. We'll see. So if you want to do that, you can support me there. And you can also just submit challenges in case I do get a Bagel's Choice and I want to pick yours. But thank you for being here. We've got another stream Tuesday, 10 p.m. Pacific. It's going to be another MCU game. And then randomizer that week as well. And another viewer challenges or something. Oh, it's going to be a viewer challenge next week because next week is the Hero Draft on Saturday for Classic versus Modern. So I will be streaming Saturday. Okay, let's go find another board game channel to raid. See if anybody's playing board games on this Saturday. Who's on? Who's on? Who's on? Oh, a good chunk of people are. Board games with Spidey. What game is this? Oh, somebody's playing Legendary. Somebody's playing Legendary. I don't often see this, so let's go find the Legendary player. All right. More Legendary for you. See you guys later. See you guys on Tuesday. And thanks for watching these games, and take care, everybody.